Hi guys! Hello! Welcome! Welcome to me and my knees. So I'm a lady this time. Hi guys! Welcome to the Midweek News Report with me, Rosemary Galore. It's me live. Live and a living color. That's right. On Wednesdays we wear pink. Who just dyed their hair color? Oh, my friend Wyatt in San Diego just colored his hair pink, and I was like, but it was not Wednesday. Hi, Michael Katz. Hi, Billy, Dad, weird, whatever, Papa Galore. I was thinking of you guys this morning because I was like, did they make their Mama and Papa Galore Facebook page yet? And then I thought, Mama and Papa Galore is what they should put the name as, and then I thought, I love the Mamas and the Papas. Emily! Oh my gosh! Emily Alvarado, you guys. My #1 patron. I love her so much. She is basically Santa Claus. Mrs. Santa Claus? No, Santa. Santa can be a woman. Sure, why not? It's 2020, whatever. Good morning, Anita. Hi. Hey, Dexter. You guys, look what I was gifted. Oh my god. Are you ready for this? I can't believe it. Emily, I'm like so grateful. Red gloves, blue gloves, black ones. You guys, I love them. More long black ones, really long black ones, long white ones, because it's hard to find long ones. Long shiny white ones. Little tiny baby black ones, like the ones I have on, but even longer. So yay, don't have those. This is a very unusual color of gold/yellow, which I do not have. I have like gold, but I don't have. It's just crazy. Really, really long, like off white one's eggshell, ecru maybe, or just off, I like to say. And these fabulous like blue leathery ones. Emily, thank you so much, you guys. We all know I'm obsessed with gloves. I can't handle it. I just love them so much. And now I have like a plethora, which is another word for galore, of gloves. Thank you, Emily, so much. My husband is like, oh my gosh, now we have to find even more storage for gloves. But I'm so excited. Hi, Durbin, Carringtons. Hey, Deb. Whoop, whoop. Patrons in the house. Patrons in the house. Welcome to Palm Springs, you guys. I recently asked Dr. Galore. I said, hey, can you tell me what the weather is real quick? And he said, no. And I said, come on now. And he said, 60 degrees. I said, it is not 60 degrees in Palm Springs. And then he was like, 72. I said, it is not 72 degrees in Palm Springs. I said, ask your watch for Christ's sakes. He couldn't do it. I mean, what is the point of having a smart watch if you can't even ask it what the temperature is? Moments before you push the button for a live show, I do not know. What I do know is I better keep my legs closed this time, and I'm gonna just keep my skirt in there because no flasheroonies on the show today. Because you know I always forget my lady drawers, my lady pants. I always forget them. Like today, I don't have any on either. So we're just gonna keep those legs closed. I could drive a boat show through there. Jesus Christ on a cross. Yes, I should get a weather girl. I'm my own weather girl. You know, I just do it all. Whatever. Hey, Donald. Whoo. Did it land on you wherever you are? I wish I had one of those, what's it called? I tried to do it at Toucans with my show. I had my baby rattle, and I was going to look through my baby rattle at the magical people and do shout-outs, and then I was like, ew, no thanks, and just threw the baby rattle. And the funny part about that is when I chucked it off the stage to Dr. Galore, it hit him square on the head, and he was just like, doy-yo-yo-yo-yo. It was really funny. Just definitely unplanned. Cheers, you guys. Before I get too lost in my babbling thoughts. Cheers! Clink, 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 everybody. Delicious. Delicious. How's everybody doing out there? What are you drinking? Hopefully no one's drinking, watching, and driving, because those things are bad at the same time. I would know. I've done almost all of them at the same time. I can tell you, it is a terrible thing to do. Speaking of terrible things to do, that brings me to my favorite topic. That's right, everybody. Charm school. Because there are terrible things happening in the world. Terrible. Just terrible. And people are making it worse. And guess what? California. Like, I don't know, what is it, like 9 counties, including the one this girl's in. We shut down again, or partially shut down. I really don't know. I admit I am kind of one of those headline readers, and if it's a good one, I may or may not remember the whole thing, but I may or may not, definitely not read the article. Unless there's like a 3-sentence little preview. I read those. Yeah, those are great. You know, whatever. Hi, Bri Vaughn. Hi. How are you? How's Kira? Has she come out to play yet? Because I know you got a closet at home with all your designs in them. And she can fit in that skinny little bitch. Please. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. So, you guys, today, instead of doing our normal charm school, we're going to do a little spin-off of Charm School, okay? Yes, Michael, my Rosemary bot is very talented at her job. She's very good at her job. She can bot it the house down. Oh. And bot it, and bot it, and Rosemary bot, and Rosemary bot. Rosemary bot, isn't that funny? Dr. Galore named one thing great once, and that was it. And he probably didn't even name it. He probably named it itself because it's a very smart robot. Now, our new section of Charm School, which is actually called How to Become a Better Basic Bitch. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to help all you basic ass bitches out there be a little bit better at it, because you're basic. And you're nasty. And you're probably watching this from the Starbucks drive-thru. No offense to Starbucks. They have great sandwiches, and I'm sure their coffee doesn't taste as bad as everyone says it does, or else why would they drink it? I'm not one of them because I do not like coffee. Although recently, I do enjoy the smell of coffee when I unscrew it and I smell it in the can at home, because Dr. Galore not only goes to Starbucks, he also drinks it at home. Explain that to me. I don't know, even though he doesn't like it. So, basic ass bitches, here we go. Okay? Let's face it, out there, people. All y'all people listening. Yes. Yeah, watching this on your Apple TV, Bri makes you basic because you had to learn how to do it several times at my house. While quarantine was lifted, you're welcome. So yeah, you're a basic ass bitch. And so is Kira, because y'all's related. So, you need to face the facts, people. Bailey's makes the coffee acceptable, I'm sure. Even though I wouldn't know about that either, because it still has coffee in it, and I ain't gonna do it. Here's the thing. Everybody talks shit. Oh, that's right. Oh my god, did she say that? Oh, shit. Yeah, I know about it. I talk shit. You talk shit. If there's someone next to you, look at that person. Now look back at me. They talk shit. Oh, there's another person in the room. Okay, find them. Look at them. Okay, now look back at me. They talk shit. If there's 2 people in the room and you're the third person, guess what? They talk shit about you to each other. Just like you talk shit to her and you talk shit to him about the other one too. Do you see how that works? Like, we all do it. And if you say you don't do it, you're lying. Okay? Or you're just fooling yourself. So, everyone, let's take a deep breath and relax. Relax in your basic bitchdom, okay? And in almost the words of Monet Exchange, let's suck it up. Here we go. Clinkety clink, cheers. So, we have established that we're basic. Check. Okay. We've come to grips with it. You probably already knew somewhere deep down in there, like, oh, there it was. Just a little part. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. You know, just a little bit. And we've decided, yes, we're basic. Okay, let's move on. Now we've come to the topic of talking shit. Okay? I talk shit, you talk shit, they talk shit. We all talking shit. Here's the helpful advice I may bestow upon you basic bitches out there to be a little bit better. Choose wisely to those you're talking shit to. Not about, to. Because if that is the person that is just gonna, telephone, telegraph, tell that bitch, why would you do that? Especially if you know they're gonna tell everybody unless you want them to, in which case, stop being so fucking basic and just calm down. Erica Carrington, do not take that uppercase tone with me just because you're basic. Okay? When you go to Starbucks, they go, Erica Basicington. And you drink it up, girl. You say, oh, Timothy in the drive-thru slays me, you guys. Click, clack, click, clack. Rigor Morse code, school for girls. You guys, Erica Carrington is doing, she casts witch spells. That's how she click clacks. It's Morse code, witch spells. But because she's old, it's Rigor Morse school of click clackery for lady witches. How about that? I'm click clacking to you now to believe me. Clickety clack. Now, who are you going to talk to? You want to find a vault. You can find this girl and or girl adjacent and or boy adjacent. It could be an animal. It could be an inanimate object. Those are the best. They just listen. They just listen. All you have to do is spout out all the crap that you want to. I hate her. She's ugly. Why her, not me? What else? What else do basic bitches talk about? Ooh, that hair. Ooh, those rhinestone boobies. Oh, that skirt. Ooh, this and that. It's like, girl, come on. Just get it out. Okay, get it out. Expel, expel, expel. And then you'll feel better. And if you do that to a friend or an object, maybe that person and or object can then help you to not make the basic, irrational, emotional, mommy, look at me, no one paid attention to me in the 4th grade, and I never forgot it, and that one kid pushed me, and it changed me forever, and I never let it go. Well, they will help you to not make that post and make everyone's life better. Okay? It's just helpful, you guys. I'm just being helpful. You like these little half gloves, Lily? Hey. I love a palm glove, a little half palm glove. Yes, actually, I love all the gloves. They're right here in a wonderful glove. I don't want to say pile. That doesn't sound nice or elegant. I'll say tuft. I don't know. So, being a basic bitch. Let's help you. Let's recap. Talk shit to a vault. Not to the internet. Okay? Not to that girl who's just going to say everything about everything. Okay? Yeah. So, that's our lesson for becoming a better basic bitch today. Don't forget it, you guys, because it's really important, because there's enough stupid stuff going on in the world that we don't need to make it worse because you're just a dumb basic bitch. Okay? So, don't forget what I said. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of things that are not basic, you guys, I was inspired by Juno Birch. If you don't know who she is, look her up. Her name sounds exactly as it's spelled. Juno, said, Birch. She's one of those amazing, like, blue alien people. You'll just die. Well, I showed Dr. Galore one of her videos. It said, I love that. I wanna. He said, okay, great. And all it was is the moving heads. I wanted to be a floating moving head. I thought, why not? So we created this video together. And it was also kind of for Gay Pride too, because it was like, yay, Gay Pride Month, even though, guess what, you guys? All the Gay Prides canceled. Canceled. All the Gay Prides canceled. Except Palm Springs, because ours is in November, because we're smart and we live in an oven. Yeah, so we're lucky. Also, you guys, can you believe it? It's July 4th. Also canceled. Yes, July is canceled. I think we're canceled until, when? August, September? Yeah. Something tells me that the virus will be over just in time for the kids to go back to school. Then it will happen again. Who knows? I don't know. Now, what I want to tell you guys is being a basic bitch is okay. But not having basic videos, that's not okay, because having basic videos is dumb. So, we made this fabulous Juno Birch type weird crazy video to Grooves in the Heart. It's Gay Pride, wonderful. You guys should all come to Gay Pride in November in Palm Springs, because hopefully the world will be so excited to have Pride. And let's watch it now. You can refill your drinks or whatever you want. And let's groove.
Dance. We're going to dance. We're going to dance and have some fun.
Dig. The chills that you spill up my back keep me filled with satisfaction when we're done. Satisfaction of what's to come. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. That's right. Your groove, I do deeply dig. No walls, only the bridge. My supper dish, my crocketesh wish. Sing it, baby. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the
Watch out.
The depth of who the groove moves us to the end hoop. We'll go through to what is who. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. DJ Souls was on a roll. I've been told he can't be sold. He's not vicious or malicious, just lovely and delicious. I couldn't ask for another.
Blow them on the lawn. Groove is in the heart.
Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the
Well, as our psychedelic dream completed, hope we all enjoyed that wonderful ride to who knows where. And I would like to say hey to Justin also, because it's Herstory. I was waiting for you to come on and say Happy Canada Day. Because today in 1867, it was the very first declaration of Canada Independence Day. So yay, Canada! Fun fact, I was telling somebody online earlier that when I was younger on the cruise ships, thank you, Erica, I would tell people in Europe that I was Canadian, mostly in France when they would snap their head and be like, "Are you American?" And I would say, "No, I'm Canadian." They would be like, "Okay, then I hate you less." And I was like, "Fine, thanks. Where's my baguette for this baguette?" Thank you, Thomas, Lily. Yeah, so happy Canada Day. Sorry, the cruise ship stories. I can't wait to get out. Hey, Renato, Flower Child. You guys have to check out Rusty Waters' Spotlight Makeup Challenge. It was Turn Yourself into a Flower Challenge. And the interpretations are so fabulous. So fabulous. You have to check it out, everybody, on Rusty Waters' page. Oh my God. So, guess what else happened in Herstory, you guys? Today, the very year I was born, I did not know this, in Tokyo. Anybody know? Anybody know? What went on sale today? Anybody? Anybody? What went on sale today for the first time ever? 1979. Anybody? Anybody? Who is it? Do you think it's, I don't know, a Teddy Ruxpin? No. Cabbage Patch Kid? Garbage Pail Kid? Who doesn't love those? Oh my gosh. Maybe on the Monday show we should be sitting on a pile of Garbage Pail Kid cards. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, well, I'm just going to tell you because no one is enthusiastic about guessing what went on sale today for the first time in 1979. The Sony Walkman. Did you know that they were that old? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, the Sony Walkman. It went on sale in Tokyo. And guess how much it was? No, it wasn't not the VCR, but that's a good one. It was $150. Now, I remember when I was like, couldn't handle not having, I had a Walkman, sure, that was great. Everybody did, whatever. But then when you had to graduate to then the Discman, right? Remember those? They were yellow often, and it was crazy. Those were like $80 back in the day, and I had to have one so bad because you had to. It's like, who were you if you didn't have one? You were just one of the many who didn't have one. And I wanted to be a cool kid, even though I wasn't, because I was both fat and gay, and people don't like that back then. But whatever. So I got one eventually, and it was like the best thing. And then, of course, it skips, and then it just doesn't work, and then who cares? But imagine the excitement of being able to get a Walkman for the first time. Because remember they had those long rectangular things that you could put the cassette tape into, and you could play and record and fast forward and rewind and all that stuff. It's a tape recorder, I guess you could call that. It wasn't like the little one, but it was like the big one. You guys remember those? Yeah? Yes? Mom still has it? Well, you're fabulous. And the man who was traveling with that thought, I should have one of these, but, that I could walk with. And that's how they came up with it. Isn't that just interesting? As he flew all over the world with his Sony devices, he thought, I should be able to walk with this. He probably said, man, I wish I could walk with this, man. Could you believe it? Crazy. I still have a Discman too, Donald. I have a yellow one. Like the yellow one from my childhood, from the 90s maybe. I guess that wouldn't be the yellow one, but that was a yellow one. And it's a Sony Walkman, Discman, whatever. Yeah, they were great, and you just felt so cool having one. And then I guess the next coolest thing would have then been what? An iPod when those came out? But that's crazy. Yeah, so the Walkman blew my mind. Also, today in 1984, not a big deal, but PG-13 rating had its debut. Before they just had like ratings that no one ever knew about except for rated R. There was rated M for maturity and rated something, or E for everyone or G for everyone or something. But then they made PG-13, started wrecking things. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid seeing not PG-13 movies that were rated R, and I knew I shouldn't be watching them, but there was a thrill because they were rated R. It had an R rating on them. Oh my God, watching it. Thank you, Erica. Of course you do, girl. You would not believe it was just so fabulous. Amazing. Scary, thrilling. Oh, like the Freddy movies and the Jason movies. And my brother would terrify me and torment me at night after we would like watch these terrible movies that I wasn't supposed to be watching because it was the 80s and nobody cared. It was great. No blue hair. I would get tormented because we'd just be falling asleep because we shared the same room, and I would be sleeping, and my brother would go, kill, 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 kill. No, 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 no. Kill, 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 kill. No, 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 no. Imagine waking up to the kill, 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 now, from Friday the 13th. I think that was Friday the 13th. I mean, and then he would just like, and it was like dark, he would go, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. And then once you hear that, you can't unhear it, and then that's all you hear. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, say it with me, better lock the door. 5, 6, get your crucifix. 7, 8, better stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again. Creepy, right? Yeah, thanks, older brother. Rude. So rude. Speaking of being rude, are you guys ready for this? Because I am. But I'm getting old and I can't read like I used to. You guys. Back in the cruise ship days, my very first cruise ship, this picture, I took it. It was probably on a disposable camera, like, you know, it's 2001. I took that picture from the top of my building on like 9th and Collins or something. It was 3 blocks from South Beach. You can see it there. It was amazing. And it was like 3 blocks that way and then 3 blocks that way. No, the other way. That way was Versace's house where he was killed. That's how close we were. Like, that's where I lived. Like, my first time not living at home, that's where I live, in this little apartment, like 6 blocks from Versace's house in South Beach. Look at me, there I am, so young. There's my second tattoo ever, the Mickey Mouse, who's no longer there. Oh, gone. So cute, right? So young. So stupid. So basic. South Beach. Yeah, so we would walk to rehearsals. It was like, I don't know, half a mile or a mile something. You would walk like down South Beach. You would just like, you know, just, boop, there you go, just walking down. And you would see these amazing sand castles. I mean, amazing, mind-boggling sand castle and sand art on the beach that's just there. It's just there on the beach, made out of sand. It's crazy. It's crazy. And you just see this every day, to and from, walking to rehearsals. Like, no big deal. Then I get on the ship. Then we go to Bermuda. That's me right there, hugging my scooter that I was like white knuckling for 8 hours around Bermuda the first time we got there. We were like, let's get on scooters. And I'm like, I don't know how to drive a freaking scooter. It was terrifying, yet exhilarating at the same time. And those glasses, remember you guys, it was 2001. Doper shades were cool. They're blue. I've got hat hair. I mean, I'm rocking some like lumbersexual plaid. It was great. They have a road, Harrington Sound Road. I found it. And of course, you know, I had to take a picture of it. Totally weird. But Bermuda, you guys, is seriously a exquisitely beautiful island that, what was it? A landfill? I think most of Bermuda's a landfill. And did you know that you have to have, if you're not a Bermudian and you want to live there, like Oprah, for example, who has a house in Bermuda, you have to have something crazy like $10 million in the Bermuda National Bank to even consider getting a house there. It's just like these wild stipulations just to get people to not live there because, you know, it's just so small and it's just beautiful. Beautiful. Look at me, you guys. Beautiful. 22. That was also my IQ back then. I was not a Scruff model. I was just on the ad one time on Scruff. Just one time as a boy. Just once. One time. Yeah, this one time in South Beach, I was sitting in a bar and I was so young and stupid, naive really. And this guy, who was I just telling the story to? I'm not sure. Sat next to me and said, hey, you want a bump? And I was like, no thanks. They're not even playing that song. And he looked at me and he was like, do you want a bump? And I was like, no, I don't really want to dance with you, thank you. And he was like, do you want some, whatever a bump is? Cocaine, drugs, ice, snow, dust, I don't know what it is. And then he asked me and I was like, I was like legitimately like horrified, like, get away from me. Like, I was just like, terrible, terrible. It was just like so dumb. I told all my friends and they were like, really, which guy where? And I was like, you guys, no, the answer is no, you don't want that stuff. It's just like terrible. I was such a prude back then. I took all these pictures of Bermuda. You can't really tell how exceptionally beautiful the water is. And like I said, the sand I stole, that's pink. Sorry, Marina Mac. Just go back on your back. Whatever. The sand is so beautiful and it has these like pink and coral pieces in it. This picture does depict it pretty perfectly. Like it's not doctored. It's like straight up from a digital camera or a disposable camera. Look at that beautiful cascading water. It goes from clear to just like these cyans. Oh my God. It is just, shut up, Rusty. Those waters are running, Rusty. Rude. Rude waters. Take that Marina Mac with you. Whatever. Oh, and do you see those reefs out there? Like just out there? They have these giant, I mean, the smallest one is probably like 3 feet around, and the biggest one I probably saw was like 20 feet. These giant circular donut reefs, just right off the shores on these beautiful beaches. That's where it is. On her back. These beautiful beaches. And let me tell you, you can take a $1 to $2 bus ride around almost like the whole thing. It's basically a scenic tour. Also, like I told you guys before, Bermuda is only made of limestone. So all the rock you see is limestone. That one looks like there's a couple guys' faces in it. Do you see? There's a face in the middle and then like the predator head on the end. You can see that? Maybe no? Anybody? You can see the eye and the nose and the mouth. He's got little chin. No. This one is called Mermaid's Cove. Oh my God. You guys, these places do exist. And if I ever go back there, you better believe Rosemary is having a photo shoot for days. I mean, I guess I could just green screen me in there, but it's just not the same. But maybe I'll do it anyway because it's really easy and I don't have to go to Bermuda. And the men wear Bermuda shorts with their suits, like Bermuda shorts, like that's where it came from. And you have not lived until you've seen like a 3-piece suit with frickin' shorts. It is the most adorable thing you have ever seen. Like a grown man that looks very like collegiate and British with like, you know, a beard and he's just like hot. In shorts and like his jacket with the crest. Oh my God, it's the cutest thing ever. Cutest. Yeah, Mermaid Cove. All the beaches are just so fabulous. So you get on these buses, right? Marina Mac is a homewrecker. Maybe not my home girl, maybe your home. Because you a basic bitch. You can't keep your man, Erica. Erica, you can't keep your man. You can't keep your man, Erica. Erica Carrington can't keep her man. You heard it here probably last because you already knew. I'm the new girl in town. I just hear what's told to me. Mostly by everybody else. So. Oh. But I'm the vault, you guys. I don't tell. I just keep all the stories inside. Look at that beach. Look at it. Look at it. It is so beautiful. And the water, most of the time when we were there, because it was the summertime, is just so warm and beautiful. And the further you go, it's just a little bit cooler and cooler. The darker it gets, it's just freaking amazing in Bermuda. In 2001, I don't really know what it looks like now. Hopefully, even better. Because if it was worse, well, that would just be really sad, and I would feel bad that I told people to go there and you didn't go there. Look at that water. Look at it. It's beautiful. It is spectacular. And yes, the Bermuda Triangle exists. And no, you are not allowed to sail through it. It goes from, get this, if you didn't know, imagine the East Coast, okay? You see New York, okay? You go out to Bermuda, okay? Then you go down to Puerto Rico, okay? Costa Rica? Puerto Rico? I don't know. I always get this confused. And then it makes me think of my friend Rico, who's Costa Rican, but his name is Rico. See, and that's where I start getting confused because I get lost. And then it goes back up, and that's how big the triangle is, you guys. It's a crazy, huge, gigantic triangle. You're not allowed to sail through it. They totally know. Christopher Durbin is an equal opportunity hooer. But you already knew that because, you know, like I said, you've already known that for years, right? What's that? How's that phrase go when you talk about the Durbins? Rode hard, put away. Oh, they don't get put away. Oh, how about that? I don't know. That was pretty stupid. Cheers, everybody. Fun fact, that picture is of me holding the very beautiful pink sand that I later on that day, probably 10 minutes after that, cool picture with the wave splashing, was stuffed into a large Gatorade bottle and I mailed it home. Yeah. Okay, so this is a good example of the limestone. You can see how like porous it is and it's just like really cool. I love you, Carrington, Durbanettes. I did, Rusty. Welcome. I'm magical. I have magical fingers. So you can see how porous the rock is. There I am climbing it in my little tiny boy shorts because even back then I thought I was fat, but I wore tiny shorts anyway because I just wanted to glitter and be gay. I was like, I'm away from San Francisco. I'm away from everybody I know except for one guy. And it's just wonderful. And I'm just going to wear short plaid shorts because I want to. I'm going to be me. And I did. It was great. I would not be caught dead in those back home. But on cruise ships, it was fine. Yeah, that picture. You don't even know the amount of tiny little abrasions I got all the way down my entire body just to get that picture, which I thought was really cool, but I kind of just blend in with the background because I'm the same colors as stupid rocks, except for my tan-ass legs. Dumb. Limestone is very sharp, you guys. It is not forgiving. It does not really want to be laid on or climbed on or rubbed up on or anything, but you can like polish it and it does get smooth. But just not at the beach. So when you're on those buses and you're looking at all these beautiful beaches on the coastline, you look at the other side of the bus and the mountain is right here. You're like, I think it's like whittling away at the side of the bus. Like that's how close you are to this like limestone mountain. Oh, look at that picture, you guys. Isn't that spectacular? That one's actually not Bermuda. That is St. Croix. I just had to include one or two pictures of St. Croix because besides Bermuda, St. Croix is one of the most spectacular beaches I have ever been to. And I've been to a handful of those top 10 most beautiful beaches in the world, like Trunks Bay. And what they don't tell you, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, I'm going to tell you. What they don't tell you until you get there is from the cruise ship to the amazing beach, which is like, you know, through the jungle and who knows where. Look at that picture. I took these pictures, you guys. It didn't even Photoshop them. They're real, and I love them. If you come over my house, which you will never get to because I won't invite you, you'll see them displayed in my new drag room giantly because I've always wanted to print them out. Anyway. Well, now I just totally lost what I was talking about because I got too excited about my own drag room that you're never going to see unless you check out my website and I'll post pictures of it there. Yay, Erica's stoned. Shocking. Later on, news at 7. They're still stoned. Oh my gosh, imagine that. Just spectacular. St. Croix. Yes, that's it. You get on a bus, an open air bus. It's basically a bus with the head chopped off and just some like wires for a canopy maybe. It's very Indiana Jones, Dexter. Very cool. But then you get on this bumpy old bus and you're like, woo, and they're like 45 minutes and you're like, oh God, 45 minutes. Then they're like, and when you look to your left, you'll see a shanty town. And you're like, what? And like, it just kind of gets quiet for a minute. And you're going like from your cruise ship, which was luxurious. Sometimes not. And then you are like seeing third world Caribbean country, Caribbean islands, Virgin Islands. And you're like, oh, it's not glamorous anymore. There I am in the crew hot tub with my friend. Remember I told you guys they splashed her right as they took the other picture? You'll see it's coming up next. I included that one too because I thought it was funny. You'll see it. That's me being that was a straight boy pose. The hat to the side. Very accurate. And there it is. I mean, I look great in it. I love that picture. We still talk about that picture, she and I. Her name's Helen. And she's Canadian. Oh my God, happy Canada Day. Yes. So, cheers again, everybody. Now, my video is going to start over because that's the last one. Except for my cruise ID. Wait to see my baby face, you guys. It's so cute. Oh. Yeah. So, oh, look how cute he is. My favorite orange and blue shirt. Oh, I was so cute with my little gay haircut. 2001. Is that what that says? Whatever it says, 2002. So cute. Oh, that must have been the enchantment. Oh, Nordic Empress. Just wonderful times. So, moral of the story is you guys will have to go through shanty towns and the, unpleasant things, and then all of a sudden you get to like this 10-star beach and there's a resort and you're like, but what about everything else that's around it? And just wait till we talk about Russia and you see all of those pictures, because let me tell you, I just found all my Russia pictures of all the Hermitage and this 8-hour tour I went on. It was crazy. We're going to get to it maybe next week if I remember that I even brought up Russia. Ew, Russia, can you just imagine? So, what I have to tell you now is I'm sorry, but there will be no 4th of July fireworks because canceled. Don't buy any. Don't ruin anyone's night. Just stay home and just do it because you have to. That's right, because the 4th of July has been canceled. I canceled it. I've canceled it again. My show's never getting canceled. You know why? Because I made it up. And I don't want it to go away. And when I do, we'll just go on hiatus. We won't ever get the cancel button. But I'm just going to wrap it up and tell you that if you stay tuned this evening, I will be on Rose Garden Production and Anita Rose's Game Night with the ever horrifying Marina Mack, Anita Rose, Luxury Liaison, Anorexia, and the girl who slept from Florida on her Facebook Live for 3 hours and got tipped like a whole shit ton of money. Forgot what her name was, but the Sleeping Queen herself will be there. I hope she's awake. I don't know. Whatever, Rusty. Okay, guys, I will see you all very soon, and I hope you have a great Wednesday. Stay tuned for more delicious things with me, Rosemary, and you'll see me and Dr. Galore on Monday. Bye, guys. Have a great day, night, whatever.